Welcome to our ultimate Greek island showdown, Mykonos versus Santorini. These two iconic islands are top destinations for anyone who visits Greece, but which one is right for your next getaway? Let's dive in and find out. In April of this year, I boarded the Holland America Amsterdam for a cruise through the Mediterranean. Our ship departed from Athens and stopped at two of the most popular Greek islands. If you spend any time on social media, you'll know that Santorini and Mykonos are top destinations for tourists and content creators alike. I was curious to see what all the hype was about. Since I arrived by cruise ship, my experience may differ from those who arrived by plane or ferry. Let's start with Santorini. Santorini is famous for its breathtaking views and stunning sunsets. Most cruise ships anchor off the coast of Santorini near the old port of Fira because the island doesn't have a large cruise port. We were transferred from the ship to the island via tender. Once you reach the port, you have three options of getting up the mountain to Fira. The first, which I do not recommend, is a traditional donkey ride. Next, you can walk the steep and winding path from the port up to Fira. This involves climbing around 600 steps. The third option, which is the one that we chose, was taking the cable car up the side of the mountain. This ride offers stunning views and really only took about 2 to 3 minutes. However, if you're afraid of heights, I do not recommend it. Once you reach the top, you can explore the town or take a bus or taxi to other popular areas. Our cruise line offered organized shore excursions, but we preferred to wander the streets and experience the city on our own. We were in Santorini on Greek Easter, so many of the restaurants and shops were closed. This worked in our favor, as we didn't encounter as many crowds as you would during high season or when there are several cruises in port. My number one recommendation for Santorini is to manage your expectations. Like I said before, during the high season, it could be extremely crowded, and for the most part, everything is really expensive. Check out my $17 margarita. After wandering around for a few hours and grabbing a bite to eat, we headed back to the port. Once again, we took the cable car, which really is the best way to go. Be mindful of your time, as the wait for the cable car could be several hours long depending on the crowds. Once we got back down, we hopped on the tender and made our way back to the ship. So how was our day in Santorini?
It was nice. It's just really touristy. It's not much to it. It's very pretty. Lots of shops, lots of people, and it was just okay. It was a good day.
So on a scale of 1 to 10?
7.5.
I agree. From the start, our arrival in Mykonos was a lot easier than the arrival in Santorini. We were able to dock in port, and we had a short walk to the shuttles that were arranged for us. These shuttles took us about 5 minutes into the heart of Mykonos town. Mykonos town is known for its maze-like streets lined with whitewashed buildings and colorful doors. We spent our time wandering the streets, exploring the charming shops, and we even hit a few hidden corners. Don't be afraid to get lost, it's part of the charm. I immediately fell in love with the vibe of Mykonos. To me, it felt a little bit more casual and laid back than Santorini. Like Santorini, Mykonos can be crowded during high season, and the prices for food and accommodations can be higher than what you would find in Athens. But for the most part, it's about the same as you would expect on any luxury island vacation. We were only there for a short time, and I know that I didn't even scratch the surface of all that Mykonos has to offer. Which island should you choose? Ultimately, both islands offer unforgettable experiences. Whether you choose the vibrant energy of Mykonos or the serene beauty of Santorini, you're in for a magical Greek island adventure. Thank you for watching my Mykonos versus Santorini comparison, and I will see you next time. Bye.